Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a eyebrow tutorial for you with a slit. So starting off, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in the color Ebony. I'm going to start off by brushing my brows upward. I'm using a double-sided angled brush in spoolie. So I'm starting off by doing the bottom of my brow in short, small strokes, very lightly. This is the eyebrow that I do have the slit in. You might be able to see it a little bit. So I don't completely leave a gap. I kind of just leave a small space so I can see where it is. But other than that, I don't leave a complete space. But you'll see that at the end. I'm lining the top of my brow, same way I did the bottom. Short strokes. Working on my shape, making my brows just a little bit thicker. I don't feel like they're as full as I like or as prominent as I want. So this is the purpose of the video, to show you how to define your brows a little bit more. And this is just my preference, so it's all about how you like your brows. You can go lighter, you can go bolder, totally up to you. And the shape is all based on what you like. So as you can see, the difference between the brows. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Short strokes upward in the front of the brow, just for like light hair strokes. And I'm brushing it out, blending everything together. Now I'm going on my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and I'm going to use that to clean up my brows. I love this concealer because of how thick it is and how full coverage it is, and oh, it's beautiful. It's very inexpensive. You can get it for $3 at the drugstore. So I'm just taking my time. The video is sped up, but I am taking my time. I'm just nice clean line underneath my brow. Same thing on the top. I'm only using the concealer that I use is not much lighter than my skin tone once I blend it out. I do recommend using something a shade or two lighter. It gives a nice highlight around the brow. Your concealer is literally like an eraser. So any mistakes you make, any lines that might be slightly off, your concealer will fix that. You can also use a foundation if that's your preference. If you don't like such a noticeable, sharp brow, you can use your foundation instead. Or you can use your concealer underneath the brow for a highlight, and then you can use your foundation on top just so it looks a little more natural and blends out a little better. So now for the slit. I'm going to take that same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the same shade Toffee, and I'm going to squeeze and pinch to make it flat, as you can see that I just did. Now, I have a tiny bit of concealer on the tip of that, and I'm going to place it, and I'm just slightly dotting all the way down to create my slit. Now the hair there is in that area has been shaved and trimmed and tweezed, so it was very bare. It was a nice clean slit. The hair did grow a little bit, so the line is not as sharp as I would like, but it still works. Now you can do two slits. You can move your slit anywhere you want, and you don't even have to shave your brow. You can put the slit on top of the hair and then set your brows in place, and it will look like you have an eyebrow slit. Just taking a flat foundation brush to blend out that concealer. On the top, I do drag a little, pat and drag. Under the eye, I try to pat a little bit more to keep it a little bit more full coverage there. I don't want to share it out too much because I want it to be in addition to the base for my eyeshadow. So that is it, guys. The eyebrows are all filled in. Usually, once I finish my full face, my eyes and everything, I would use powder in the front of my brows, slightly dust it on the front to soften it, and then I would use an eyebrow gel to set the brow hair in place. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.